Coming up next, Nissan.
It's too small, car's too small.
Autoclaustrophobia. It's taken a devastating toll. But its days are numbered, thanks to the all-new Nissan Versa. Versa treats small car symptoms with best-in-class interior space.
Now this is roomy.
Versa lets you be carefree and hands-free with Bluetooth technology.
I like that.
Versa will help you take control of autoclaustrophobia today. Ask your Nissan dealer if Versa is right for you.
You're so cute.
Charles, are our medical cures for auto, whatever it is, coming from overseas?
Good question, John. Possibly, and if they are coming from Japan in particular, as Nissan is a Japanese company, I think they're definitely doing a job in this ad of locating this as a product that's sanctioned by the WASP, narrator. I mean, you move from this panic-stricken, very funny kind of sequence to where this very waspy authority, almost a wizard, comes up to us and counsels us on dealing with this problem. And the name of the car, the Versa, it does sound like an allergy pill, doesn't it?
Well,
but it sounds like a solution, in some ways.
I thought that was exactly the point, that it was parodizing, or making a parody out of pharmaceutical ads. It was,
yeah, absolutely. Yeah,
it was mimicking all their production techniques,
right
down to the field at the end,
Yeah.
with the little puppy and the guy having a good time now that he's relieved of his
Oh,
problem.
absolutely.
Sorry.
That's okay. Took my turn and made my point, but that's okay. Well, another thing I was thinking is they sell this ad. Well, first off, this ad starts with a pun, which you very rarely see because he's got an airbag there. Mm-hmm. And even if it just flashes by, the guys who wrote this ad knew that they were slipping that pun in there, and I like that. But the question I have is they're selling this car to people with claustrophobia. What if you have agoraphobia? And you're, keep the doors shut.
What do you think of it, April?
So somehow I must have missed all of the pharmaceutical ads somehow. I mean, the guy talking in the corner, he seemed very familiar, but I couldn't quite place it. So I kept on thinking, I don't get it. I don't understand this ad. It's just bypassed me. And, the guy running around with I'm sorry, but the guy looks like a dork, and I'm not really interested if he's so excited about a bigger car. Go buy a bigger car, figure it out, live your life. It just seems very strange.
But I think it's very self-critical ad, very ironic. And so when he's saying to us, I like that, and he's with the puppy and he's turning around, I think he's cool. Frankly. I think he is very hip.
How did Jim Carrey escape from the Truman Show and get into this ad? Is what I was thinking the whole way through. But I'm a cyclist. I'm all for making smaller cars appealing. I think that's fabulous. But this is a nondescript car, and this ad did not make it any less nondescript for me, despite all the reams of self-reflexive irony about the medium of the ad. It just didn't work for me. I just found it sort of garbleish. It was crammed too full of information, and I recall nothing from it. I don't know if
Ask your Nissan dealer if Versa is right for you. And I'm thinking, well, what kind of a freak would you have to be for the dealer to go, oh, don't do it?
Yeah, exactly. But you know what? That's going back to Margaret's point, and the point I wanted to bring up is, while we see that as satirical, you're going to go into the Nissan dealer, and there's no way he's going to go, no, this is the wrong car for you. It's the same thing for the pharma ads. Go ask your doctor. Your doctor, who has a gajillion pens and hats and backpacks and everything from the pharma company, is not going to say, "Oh no, your restless leg syndrome is not, a big problem, so we're not going to give you this drug." So it's the same sale.
As somebody who has a lot of doctors in her family, I would actually like to say that I don't think that every doctor just says, "Oh, that's the drug you want? No problem. Here's a prescription, and we're gone."
Yeah. What they do for me.
Well, you must be asking for interesting stuff.
Probably had very cooperative doctors.
Exactly.
Anyway, time for our exit question. There is no disclaimer on this, but if Versa is the cure, what might be a side effect of Versa? Margaret?
It's clearly caused that man's brain to shrink.
April?
Vertigo.
Charles?
You might decide to have a penchant for cute puppies. Pets.
Tim?
You could accidentally roll the car and it'd be a vice versa.
Azure orthodontia or Bluetooth.